G'day cocktail lovers and welcome to the Cocktail Dough,
where we bring you all the excitement of big league cocktails.
I'm Chuck Carrots and with me is my co-host Archbishop.
Yeah, and today we're going to mark Whiskey Sour Day with Mr. Angry showing us what makes a bad whiskey sour and what makes a good whiskey sour.
Well, that intrigues me because I've always enjoyed a whiskey sour, so I'm wondering how people could screw up such a pretty easy cocktail.
One thing, Chuck, sour mix. Never use sour mix. This comes straight from the devil. I'll let you decide what bodily fluid it is.
Well, from the look of it, it's piss.
Well, I'm going to say it's jizz.
How do you figure that?
Well, this is the devil we're talking about. What makes you think infernal fluids? Why do you think they'll be the same as human ones?
Oh, fair call. I forgot you're a student of the occult.
Back to the real evil. I don't even know where this comes from. I'm assuming it was left over from some party or other, just been gathering dust. I saw whiskey sour days coming up, so I thought I'm going to make a whiskey sour with this just to get a real comparison of how terrible it is. There's 70 mils in this little bottle, so I'm guessing that's enough for 2 drinks. So I'm going to add half of this and 2 ounces of a whiskey I'm probably going to regret wasting to a shaker glass, add ice, shake and serve. With my apologies, there it is.
Oh, that tastes like sugar and disappointment.
Oh, I was going to say saccharine and despair.
You get what I'm saying? This is not how you make a good cocktail. I remember hearing stories of Americans saying they thought a whiskey sour was a terrible drink, and I couldn't work out why. And then I heard it's because they had this college experience where it was cheap whiskey and that sour mix crap. No wonder they didn't like it. Here's how easy it is to make a good whiskey sour. Start with 2 ounces or 60 mils of a whiskey you like in a shaker glass. To that you want to add half an ounce to 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice according to your taste. Use fresh if you've got it, but whichever you go with, around 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice in your shaker. Next we want to add half an ounce or 15 mils of sugar syrup to our shaker. To put a little bit of complexity in there, it's worth adding 2 to 3 dashes of Angostura bitters into your shaker as well. And I like my sour foamy, so I'm going to add a couple of drops of Wonder Foam. Of course you can use egg white or aquafaba, however you like to do it, but we add that and that's all our ingredients. To get the best foamy result, we're going to start with a dry shake. That means no ice in the shaker, put it together, bang it in hard, give that a really solid shake for 20 or so seconds. Then we add ice to the shaker, put it together again, bang it in hard, shake that for another 15 to 20 seconds. We strain that into a chilled glass, add a couple of drops of Angostura bitters to the foam if you're feeling fancy, and there we have a whiskey sour that's actually good.
Now this is a good drink. Get a great balance between the whiskey, sugar and lemon.
Oh, and the waft of the bitters from the top. That's a nice dimension too.
You know, this makes me want to add something to our usual motto, Arch.
What, you mean on top of life's too short to waste time on boring cocktails?
Yes, I'd like to add friends don't let friends use sour mix.
Cheers!